Hi! As I promised earlier, I'm going to be covering the 5 traits of the wealthy and successful people. The 5th trait, we covered the 5th trait, the 6th trait. The 6th trait is serving and having the desire to serve a large number of people. My students have heard me say many times, if you're set out to solve a big problem and serve a large number of people, you will surely definitely become rich. If your goal is to become rich, you will never get there. If your goal is serving humanity, solving their problems, if you're really interested deeply from your heart to solve problems, if you want to help people, if you love people enough to feel responsible for solving their problems, then money will follow, opportunities will follow, great business deals, great opportunities, they will come your way. Growth and wealth finds you when you have a mission. But if you just want to be rich for the sake of it, if you want to show off your wealth and without serving people, you'll never become rich. You'll always be poor at heart and in your essence if you don't find your mission, if you don't find a problem to solve, and if you don't love humans enough to serve them. The 7th is being a pro salesperson. One of the essential traits of wealthy people is that they can sell anything and everything. Their ideas, projects, products, even themselves. You might think, well, what are salespeople for? Or what about the importance of working with professionals? You have to understand that if you can't sell your company and your products yourself, your company won't be able to really understand it, because your company's success depends on this. If your sales and revenues only depend on others, these people will be aware of their own strengths and your weakness, and the company will need to pay them more and more, and this will put you into a very difficult situation. If you are the one who is selling your company and your products, if you're the main person doing the big deals, then your company grows. So if you're the one who best knows how to sell, then you will be able to properly manage your sales team, your team, and reach to hundreds and hundreds of millions. Okay, now the 8th trait, managing partners and teams, having the capability of having good relations with your partners and teams. We have to understand that nobody gets wealthy alone, nobody gets rich alone. Another fundamental trait of the wealthy and powerful and successful business people is having outstanding teams and partners and seeing their team and partners as family, and so that they can manage successfully. It is very essential to manage your business professionally, not emotionally, and also having close relationships with your team. This entails immediately letting those people who hinder the growth as business go, and choosing and keeping close those that you can count on, and being friends with your team, being family with those who support us. I have witnessed the stagnation of many businesses and companies due to emotional decisions, and in contrast, I have also witnessed that managing professionals professionally grows companies 100 times. So as a manager and as a director and as a CEO, I can easily say that this is one of the issues I pay most attention to. If and when you put the interests of your business before everyone and anything, your business will surely grow. But if you put other stuff in front, it doesn't grow. 9th trait is paying attention to criticism only when the critics are wise people. So learning who to listen and who not to listen, and not paying attention to criticism of the masses. There will be those people in the masses who like and dislike and who resent and who are emotionally triggered. And just like there are those who admire and like you, there will be people who like and admire and hate, and these are the story of the masses. So anyone who's successful knows that they need to just move away from critics, accepting that there will be those who don't like us and there will be those who will like us. Being able to laugh at any kind of criticism that's coming from the masses, focusing on your goals and staying on your path are critical leadership qualities. These are also powerful elements in wealth management, because if you get affected from criticism, or if you change your path or change your decisions every time someone says something, you won't be able to manage money and govern money and your life. Money is in the hands of those who can manage and govern it, and who are decision makers and who are not disturbed with other people's ideas. Money moves to and stays with people who don't change their minds every day, who are balanced and who don't have emotional ups and downs, and who are not affected by what others say. In short, who can successfully manage, govern themselves and money and their businesses. So self-governance involves and includes emotional governance, and that's, I think, the biggest trait of all successful people in the world. So the last trait is being able to set your own goals. We see that wealthy and successful people live their lives by their own rules. They do not care about other people's systems, social truths, social conditioning, general rules, system, morality, whatever. They determine their own roadmap, set their own rules, and move forward without giving up. They are the decision makers because they are the ones who decide and stick to it. On the other hand, the majority of people are ruled by society, religion, morality, and they lack the power of personal government. Personal governance and personal management is very much important. If you are to succeed, if you are to build wealth, you have to set your own rules, you have to have your own rules and stick to them. That is one of the reasons why masses become poorer every day, because they are conditioned socially. When you look at Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, and many others who are successful and who are wealthy, you see that they all follow their own rules and take a certain stance in life. They have a certain way of living, they have their own rules. They don't care about what the masses think. Maybe they care about the mentors and the people who are wise enough, but they don't care about what the masses think. And of course, in addition to all of these, wealthy people are educated people. They educate themselves on money, economy, business, and they never stop learning. This was the first very important trait. They have been mentored and supported for many years. They're getting mentoring from wise people, especially in the beginning, by people who know the path to riches, by people who are business pros. I am certain that if we follow their path by working with our mind and working with managing our emotions and also learning laws of money, we can get there. We can, each one of us who are on the learning path, who are dedicated to building businesses that serve and who are dedicated to building wealth, we can achieve and we can do it. But we need to understand that there's a huge learning we need. When I look back, when I started first researching and studying money and money governance and also laws of the money world, my income started increasing in a couple of years to around 200%. My savings like 500%, rocket high. My assets have been growing 100%, and this happened in just a few years, and it's been happening till now. You probably are wondering how. I teach all of these rules in my course on money, but you need to first understand that we need education, we need methods, we need methods that work. And in our courses, that's why we're not only working in strategic planning or learning about finances or the rules of money, but we're also working on our distorted perceptions about money, our limiting beliefs about life, how our mind works, and we also work on our conditioning. And that's why I also support my students to start the awakening process when they are building their knowledge about money and economy and governing money. I think it's very important to start a process like awakening process and to start working with your mind, because money management means mind management. Those who govern their minds can also govern money, and they are the decision makers because they can decide and they can stay balanced. The more I see how the lack of individual education harms the economy, the more I want to support you in this field I have mastered. I am committed to changing your financial destiny as I did my own and many students, hundreds of students, and I'm grateful for having the methods and having the formulas to do so. I'm looking forward to working with you as well. If you like my videos, click on the like and subscribe to my YouTube video. I'll see you in my next video.